some sketchy shit. Doo-dah, doo-dah, hope I get away with it. Oh, doo-dah day.
Hey, how's everybody doing tonight?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Doing good, doing good, doing good. Oh, that bridge I was asking you about, Joe, they poured the concrete this week. They just now have to build the approaches to it.
Nice. Good. So they did it correctly.
Yeah.
That's where
Which is,
considering where the bridge is, that actually makes, that impresses the hell out of us. So,
yeah.
You'd be surprised how many times I've seen contractors go, "Oh, we're going to do the approaches first." No, don't. Don't do the approaches first.
I've actually seen some smart people do the approaches first. And you'll see these things occasionally. They put them on YouTube and you can watch it, where they will replace an old bridge in like 2 days. They've already got the approaches worked up. So they go in one night, close it, demolish the old bridge, and literally roll the new bridge in and drop it in place. And have it ready.
The prefab ones.
Yeah.
They've done that a few times around here.
Which those processes are incredible to watch. I've always said they need to do that with the Taft Highway going up Signal Mountain.
How?
One section at a time.
Excuse me for a second.
And you basically drive it up the mountain and drop it in. You have all the prefab sections ready to go, and then drive it up the mountain, drop it in place, and drive the next one over it, and drop it in place, and just keep going the whole way up.
I'd love to see them build a bridge between Signal Mountain and Elder Mountain. Right through that narrow section of the Tennessee River.
I can't see it, but no. Well, I mean, sort of, but there's just not a lot of traffic to warrant a bridge there.
No, it'd be
The average person driving through there is on a four-wheeler, so that tell you something about traffic in the area. So,
Yeah.
they're either on a boat or a four-wheeler. So.
Do y'all have these guys out there that they've got these cross between a four-wheeler and a golf cart? I don't know what they're called.
Side by side.
Yeah, and they think just because they hang a couple of reflectors off the back of it, they can drive on the same roads as actual traffic.
Yeah, that's actually the rule.
Yeah, if they've got turn signals and brake lights, yeah.
No, these aren't turn signals and brake lights. These are driveway marker reflectors.
Yeah,
and what they're supposed to have is the farm markers for like tractors and such. and horse buggies. They're supposed to have one of those big orange.
The triangle things. Yes,
right.
I know.
And then they can drive it on the road like a piece of farm equipment.
Farm equipment. Okay.
Yeah.
I wondered how they were getting away with it because we've got them all over out here. They don't have the tractor sign. They don't have flashing lights like the tractors had to have.
They're supposed to.
They're supposed to. They don't have headlights. They don't have tail lights. They don't have turn signals. But the cops don't pull them over.
Yeah. Well, the crazy thing about those is some of them can run 75 and 80 miles an hour.
Not the ones I get behind. About 35 is the most they can get out of them.
About 20 years ago, and it was brand new back then, the Army came out with a backhoe. Now, what was interesting about it was instead of being on a tractor, it was on a cargo truck, sort of.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of it having the big wheels in the back and the small wheel in the front like a tractor does, all four wheels were the same wheel, were the same tire. Interesting thing about it, if you put that thing in unsprung mode, which means everything's tucked in and tied down, it'd do 75 miles an hour on a freeway. That's how we drove them back to the armory.
Why am I reminded?
Did they say great all on them?
No. But let me tell you, you pass a semi truck on the freeway in a backhoe doing 75 miles an hour, they give you the strangest looks. And our guy said, you should have heard what was saying on the CB radios.
Mm-hmm.
Joe knows what a great all is.
Yes. We had, it's kind of funny. There was this one parking lot at one of the armories, and it was over in Cleveland. And they had that brand new backhoe thing sitting out front. They didn't have a place for it in the motor pool yet. So it was just sitting out in front of the armory because they were real proud of it, real pretty. Hadn't been used to dig dirt yet, so everything was nice and clean. And they had it sitting right next to a 1947 road grader. Okay, that was still operational.
Oh, wow.
Why wouldn't it be?
Exactly. This was a Desert Storm veteran piece of equipment. It had no hydraulics.
Everything was cable and lever.
No drive shafts and gearboxes. The whole thing leaked like a sieve, but as long as you kept topping off the gear oil, ran like a charm.
Mm-hmm.
And I've heard a rumor that somebody accidentally poured gear oil into the fuel tank, and it still ran.
Okay.
Interesting.
Well, them military engines would run on anything.
Oh yeah, the going all the way back to World War II, we pretty much had multi-fuel engines. It would run on something like diesel.
Vegetable oil, peanut oil.
Old French fry oil, pull over at McDonald's. Hey, where's your old French fry oil?
Run it through a filter first, and yeah, you're good to go.
Run it through a filter first. That's why they put fuel filters on them.
No. You still want to run a filter because you didn't want any French fries floating around in your fuel tank.
I'm with John on this one, Joe Dog.
Yeah.
Joe, have you ever heard of Badger great alls?
I've heard about the Badger like vac trucks.
Yeah. And
after I left you so many comments, Don, you stabbed me in the back like this.
Strange enough, I need to do a shout out. Oh, go ahead, Jeff. Go ahead.
Badger has a version of a great all, and the city, lowest bidder went with their contract, didn't know what the model number was. They just bought the number, bought the machine.
Mm-hmm.
4 of them show up. Guess what the model number was?
1, 2.
666.
Oh,
Yeah.
All our
Chattanooga needs
operators,
that one real bad.
hey, all our one operator was a pastor, another operator was a youth minister, and the other two were elders in their church.
You remember that?
You know how well that went over?
oh, I can imagine.
You remember that big controversy about the Trijicon sites the military bought?
The what?
Trijicon sites. It's a Swedish, Danish, I can't remember, Norwegian.
It's a glow in the dark firearm sight.
No, it's a neat little scope that has a light gathering fiber optic on top to light up the reticles at night, and it's kind of cool. They're nice scopes, a little heavy, a little big. They've got smaller stuff now, but the guy who owns the company was a devout Christian, and so if you looked very closely on every scope, right behind the serial number, part of the serial number was a Bible verse, and it would say something like John 3:16 or something. I can't remember what the Bible verse was, but and the military, somebody complained about it. The military had to go and grind all of those off.
Why would they complain?
Because there's a lot of people in this country that seem to think the United States military is a social experiment test bed for all sorts of stupid ideas. What I call prefix soldiers. It's a soldier.
I'm sorry.
It's a soldier that puts a prefix before the word soldier. And
as in onward. Finish the song title.
Have y'all ever seen the story of the Barrett 108?
108?
The sniper rifle?
I've not heard of a 108. I think you're thinking of the 107, but I might be wrong.
Well, after, they do their duty, they get turned in and sent back to Barrett for refurbishment. And they've got these little caps on the end of the scopes that flip up. And flipped up, a guy wrote a note, God forgive me for what I got to do, but this bastard has to die. And it hangs on the wall at Barrett.
That should be engraved on many a military rifle barrel.
Yeah. Mr. Barrett went, to the sniper school, and he was saying, what can, asking, what can we do to improve it and all that. And he said, one of the guys said, could you make one of these? Because basically the best way to carry that rifle is bush style.
Yeah.
Over the shoulder and the stock out the back. But the way it hits is your shoulder is right where the magazine.
Oh, yeah, that would hurt.
Yeah. And he went back and he said, guys, can we design something that would plug up in? And the guy went, that's brilliant. He goes, and when we do that, we can design it to hold 3 rounds.
So it's got a pad and ammo?
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Yeah. So, if the situation calls for it and they get pinned down, the sniper has 3 rounds to return fire.
Yeah, because it's a sniper rifle. You usually don't throw a lot of rounds downrange with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only Barretts I'm familiar with, I'm sorry to say, are the 50s.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
This is the one.
Well,
I always wanted to get one of these, and this is the bullpup variant. You
John,
notice
that's not going to fit on the gun rack in your truck.
Yeah, it is.
I
Because
love your optimism.
No, you don't understand. This is the bullpup version. You notice the magazine is behind the pistol grip.
Okay, I see that now that you pointed it out.
Okay. And it's much shorter. It's almost 2 feet shorter than standard Barrett rifle, about 1.5 feet. So you see if I can go to that site here. Hang on a second. Here's the
Available colors. Great.
Yeah, that's your that's like the standard Barrett. Okay. And you can see how much longer that one is than, let me see, where were we at? Let me go back. That's the Model 95. That's the bullpup variant. And then that's the Model 107. That's their basic sniper rifle, basically.
107. Okay.
But you notice a few things on it. One, it's got the big magazine.
Yeah.
2, the grip on it is a standard M16 grip. That's same M16A2 grip that you see on the M16 rifles and the M4 carbine. It uses, these are the newer style, but the original one used the same bipod legs that the M60 machine gun did. And these are very similar. It also has the adjustable micrometer monopod.
Whoa.
In the back.
This is the third leg, and it is adjustable. You see the hand grips on it? The flutes? That's so you can get a grip on it. You can turn it, and it will raise the rifle up and down slightly.
Ooh,
So
yeah.
It's micrometer set. It's real fine thread, so you can actually aim it like 1, 2, 3 clicks, and having your rifle on ground, walk it into the target, basically. And I love this. This is hilarious. There's the front sight. Okay. Here's the flip up windage sight in case something happens to your scope.
And there are reports that it can be shot shoulder style standing up.
Yeah, that's too long. It's too long and too heavy. Let's see, where's the weight on this? 28.7 pounds. They actually lightened it. That's kind of nice. And the standard mag has 10 rounds. So. 1 in 15 barrel twist. I thought it was tighter than that. Oh, well.
That's kind of firearm voodoo there. The barrel twists on things.
Yeah.
You can do so much.
And you got to know what weight of bullet works best with that twist rate. I bought a rifle. It should have been a $1,200 rifle. I got it for $960 because the guy that owned it before me only used one type of ammo with it, and it didn't work worth a damn with that type of ammo. So he thought the rifle was screwed up.
He should have tried several
different weights. I bought it and I found out it works great with 77 grain Sierra Match King hollow points. So, and I've got it at 100 yards. I can hit a nickel 20 times out of 20. So,
and how far?
100 yards. Well,
I can't even see a nickel at 100 yards.
You can't with the scope I got on that sucker. The scope costs more than a rifle.
Well, sometimes that happens.
Well, that should happen on a lot of rifles.
Yeah, well, that Barrett he just showed has a range of what? 3.5 kilometers?
No. It has there's 2 different ranges. So you get your effective range where you can hit a target. And I think it's 1,500 yards for the Barrett. Might be wrong on that. I could go back and look. But and then you got the maximum effective range, which is okay. Here's shooting at your target, right, at 1,500 yards. Maximum effective range, okay, is how far the bullet will travel at a 45-degree angle when it leaves the weapon. Okay. Which means you could kill someone at that range, theoretically. But, yeah.
Well, what about the sniper over in Afghanistan? I think he was a Canadian sniper that popped a guy at, 2.25 miles?
Something. Yep. If I'm not mistaken, they were using a custom rifle in 416. I might be wrong about that. But 50 cal is pretty mean round. Somewhere down the line, I think Barrett invented it, actually. They necked it down to 41.5 caliber, and they call it the 416. I think it's called 416 Barrett, if I remember correctly. It's longer, weighs about the same as a 50 caliber bullet. Okay. But you get a lot more velocity out of it, and because it's longer, it stays ballistically stable at a longer range than a 50 cal does. So
that's when you want to reach out and touch somebody.
That's when you want to reach out and touch somebody. Let me look at that. I am curious because I keep just.
Yeah, the 50 cal for shooting snipers behind walls.
Ooh. Sorry.
No, there's some much meaner sniper. Here we go. Ooh. Guess what? That Canadian guy no longer has the record.
Yeah, an American went right behind him just days later.
Nope. Ukraine.
Oh, Ukrainian?
Let me see. November 2023, the record once again broken by a 58-year-old sniper. He is with the Security Service of Ukraine. He shot a Russian soldier from a distance of 3,800 meters. That's 4,156 yards. And if it's not mistaken, I think he hit him with a 23 millimeter round, which is god-awful sized bullet to hit somebody with. You see, I'm trying to see if they got a picture of the guy.
Oh, John, have you seen the video to where the Ukrainians took out one of the Russian drones with a pair of scissors?
Went over and cut the fiber optic cable?
Yeah.
Have you seen the thing they've got? It's kind of neat. It's a piece of concertina wire, and they string it between two poles. So it's like 300 meters concertina wire. And there's an electric motor at one end and a swivel at the other. They turn the thing on, and the barbed wire with the little razor barbs on it spins. And if they send one of those first-person drones with the fiber optic cable through there, and it goes over this piece of barbed wire while it's spinning, it just eats the fiber optic cable up. They'll go out there the next day and they'll find a bunch of dead drones laying along the backside of that wire.
Some got to work. Dawn, I don't know if this link will work, but it's another puzzle picture for you.
Okay.
What have you got up here, John?
All right. Hang on a minute. Let me see if I can find this. Oh, 14.5. That's their other anti-aircraft gun. That is the rifle that currently holds it is an anti-materiel rifle in 14.5 millimeter. A 50 caliber is 12.7. So this is an anti-aircraft gun, for lack of a better. And again, you notice a lot of the same features. It's got the heavy bipod, the big muzzle brake, and the adjustable monopod in the back. There's a little different. They have a triangular device. Apparently it can fold up, which is neat.
Oh, so you can take out MiGs.
Yeah, apparently. Let me see. Hang on a minute. Let me show. Oh wait, let me do. Wait, I'm still on that page, right? Let me see here.
Well, you heard when the Ukrainian pilots came over to America and we let them fly an A-10.
No.
First pilot got out, walked up and says, "We need 2."
Yeah, no kidding. I know I do Google Maps a lot, but you think it would go straight to Google. Okay.
All right. Let me try that again. The link didn't work.
Quad 14. 5. Oh, here we go. There we go. Let's see. See if that one works. Come on. Okay. There you go. That is the Quad 14.5 anti-aircraft gun system. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Hang on a minute. I see what it did. It's goofed me up here. I hate that it keeps sending me someplace. Oh, come on. No. Oh, come on.
Oh, the SpongeBob movie's coming to Paramount Plus. Awesome.
Oh, here we go. Here. Can y'all see that? Or no, it won't. Damn it. I keep forgetting. I bet y'all can't see it. I hate that it does it. It keeps opening up new tabs every time I click on a picture, and I can't get it to stay on the one I want here. That is a Quad 14.5.
Oh, they got one out there at East Ridge next to the cemetery.
They got them all. No offense, but I think the Soviets sold them to the Girl Scouts of America. They sold them to pretty much everybody. But yeah, literally, you could find these everywhere in Iraq, which is probably where that one came from. So, kind of neat, though. If you look close where that red star is on the side of it there, those are the ammo boxes.
So the star is the target?
Actually, I believe that one, I'm not sure what the red star means. It's desert camouflage, so I'm assuming it's Iraqi. Why they put a red star on it, I don't know. But this one's rather unique in that the tires are actually inflated. I've never seen one with tires that weren't flat. And they don't have the outriggers outrigged.
That way they can grab it and run.
Yeah, well, that's see, that's not secured. Those aren't rigged out, and they've got the tongue on it. I think that's a tongue sitting straight up. That's what the hell is that back there? Oh well,
Looks like a roller.
yeah, I was wondering. It looks like some sort of piece of construction equipment. I wonder if that's a mine roller. It didn't work too well because there's a skeleton right behind it.
I'm using the wrong keyboard.
Oh wait, I'm trying to see. Oh, there's another. Strangely enough, the top 2 long-range sniper hits are Ukrainian, and then the third one is the Canadian guy, and he used a Macmillan TAC 50, which Macmillan makes their own barrels. So that's real nice. Then an Australian, then a Ukrainian, then a UK soldier. and then 2 more Canadians, and then everything after that is United States, United States. Oh, South African. What is he using? Oh yeah, that one. Okay, cool. It's another 14.5. That's a very popular cartridge. I didn't realize that damn thing was that accurate.
That accurate, that far out?
Yeah, I mean, it's an anti-aircraft gun. It's designed to put lots of bullets out. It's not really designed to put one right in somebody's forehead. But apparently it does pretty good. I can remember when we were in high school, Joe, I was reading Guns and Ammo magazine, and a South African company had just come out because Macmillan had come out with their 50 cal sniper rifle. The South African company had come out with a semi-automatic sniper rifle in 14.5 and 23 millimeter. That was the anti-materiel rifle. Okay. So, I can't believe that lady that runs that hotel doesn't have any maps for you, Joe.
She asked me to send her the maps that you sent.
So we got to go. Here's what's funny. Tomorrow we have to go to Cleveland and map a hotel. And the bad part is I didn't really do a great job mapping the hotel the last time we were there. I just did it for our needs. I didn't really do, drafting quality. But
well, it's good enough.
I made some simple drafting maps, and everybody's like, "Wow!" Even Facebook went, "Wow," because they couldn't print the damn maps, dumbasses.
Do what?
I sent it to you guys on Facebook, and Facebook was like, "Duh."
I printed it.
Oh, did it? Did you print it right off Facebook? Because I had to resend it to. I had to manually load it. So.
I just downloaded it from Facebook, saved the file, and then printed it.
And I'm pretty sure did they print out okay? Because I was trying to print it.
Yeah.
I was trying to set the size for an 8.5 by 11-inch piece of paper.
Yeah.
And you'll never guess what I used to make those maps.
Paint.
Microsoft Paint. See, I grew up using Microsoft Paint to get rid of red eye before Photoshop came up with their red eye reduction tool.
Yeah. Now, I had that. It came with my Canon programming.
Yeah.
No, my Samsung camera suite that's onboarded to the camera.
Mm-hmm.
I had my Chow Yodi. Her eyes glowed, but they glowed yellow.
Right.
So it wouldn't. It wouldn't correct the. What, Dan?
Very large photo. It's almost 2 by 4 feet. I was trying to give Dawn another one of my paintings for a puzzle, and she can't save it as a usable JPEG. So
2 by 4 feet. That would be great. That would be great for the crayon table.
What crayon table?
At Helicon.
I ain't bringing one of my oil paintings to put on a table full of crayons. Unless I could get the damn thing printed off as a poster, well, a double poster. a banner and let you use it for decorations. But
Oh, what, John?
We're having the Christmas party Saturday. Yes.
Yes.
Did Ruth need us to bring anything?
I think I don't know.
oh Lord, it's
So,
saving it as a web page. Huh. Oh well.
I hate when stuff does that.
Yeah,
And
really.
you have to break out the snip art to snip it out of the. Joe, you're quiet.
I'm just listening to you guys.
Oh.
Are we worth listening to?
Most days.
No. Okay, well, I mean, it beats going through the last 30 years of photographs and how many hard drives I've salvaged from previously dead computers and trying to hunt the damn thing down. I'll get the web page and view image and save it as a JPEG and then send that to Dawn. But the painting itself is rather impressive in several ways. Well, let me share it. Let me share it. What is this? Share screen.
Carl says he got it.
Carl got it? Okay. I don't know if it's going to work very well, guys, but share. There we go.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
Oh, that one.
We've been using that one for years.
For what?
Last Man Standing.
Oh, yeah, part of it. Yeah. Oh, you're right. That was an oil painting for the first location of the Marinebrium, which was at our moon's North Pole. And basically, the little swirl trail there is where the ship took off. It's supposed to be like one frame of an animated film that I never did anything else with. There's a couple of the craters in there that look really surrealistic, and some of them look actually realistic. And the rest of them look like, dude, you were on acid that day, weren't you? And I go, 3 days. Thank you. Now, how do I turn that off? Stop share. Is there an... There we go. It was the 70s. I was an art student. I had access to oil paints and poster board.
One time at band camp.
Yeah. No, this was long after band camp. Now, this was the same time period that some of the stuff on the actual live albums where I'm playing a for real musical instrument still using the computer is on the NDCD music station. Some of the stuff, because my roommate at the time was Jim Parnell. So if you've read any of the album credits for the live stuff, Jim, he basically wanted me to do mixing board and then gradually talked me into buying a bass guitar because he's tired of playing 3 different guitar parts and overdubbing. So he finally got to do rhythm and lead in overdubs and me playing bass. So, yeah. You think my stuff in the computer is good? You should hear what I do with an entire recording studio at my disposal. And actually, it's out there for you to hear.
Oh, Lord.
Now that I've totally distracted everybody.
Yeah, I'm just trying to sit through. I think we're going to get some rain tonight.
Probably.
From what I've seen of the weather lately, might even get a little dusting of snow.
Hush your mouth.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. And then
Not looking
Nick-
forward to this weekend because they're calling for the wind chill Sunday morning in Gary, Indiana is supposed to be -24.
You can keep that crap up there.
That's all yours. Okay.
I blame Zach.
My mama taught me to
You
share.
can have as much of that as you want. Okay.
I blame Zach for exporting the Canadian winter. No, and then in about a week and a half, it's supposed to be in the 70s down here.
Oh, what was it? Tomorrow.
Sorry, Joe. We're not going to be able to share that with Indiana or.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Today it was 48. It's going to get down 32 tonight. Tomorrow it's going to be 61.
I think we're actually going to hit about 24 tonight.
And then was it Sunday? It's going to freeze your balls off. So,
Certainly hope not. I'm still young enough to want to use them.
okay. So Sunday the high is 33. The low is 14, and that's in Ringgold, Georgia. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I won't be able to get the Huskies to come in.
No, you won't.
You saw that video of them playing in the snow?
Yeah, they're just going, we're home.
I said, all right, Tom, come on inside. And they ran up to come inside, and I turned around, ran up on the deck. And when I started up the steps, back they went out, rolled, flipped.
You forgot to say mush and crack a whip. They're sled dogs.
I've been getting these videos of these people that have like 5 and 6 Huskies. They have built a little cart that you can ride on.
A dog cart, yeah.
That has wheels and a handlebar and brakes.
Yeah. With that kind of dog, you need brakes.
But the problem is, I saw one of the video, guy had a team of 8. All 4 tires locked up, smoking. And they were still digging.
Yeah. I threatened to do that very thing when Lindsay's oldest girl was living with us. She had an Akita.
Oh, yeah.
That's a big freaking dog.
Oh, I know.
I mean, Shetland pony sized dog.
Yeah.
And I'm not exaggerating. And
There for a while, they were breeding the male Huskies with the female Akitas, making what's called a Huskita. They have all the attributes of the Husky with the size of the Akita.
You could win races with that.
I had one, and we went down to what's called Nightfall, which was a weekly concert series on Friday nights.
Uh-huh.
And I had to have a choke chain on her.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody with the dog was there. And she was, just true. And this lady goes, "You should be ashamed of yourself." I said, "What?" She goes, "Choke collar on a dog like that. That dog needs a harness." I said, "No, this dog don't need no harness." "Well, that's the best way to walk a dog." I said, "Lady, do you know what this is? You put a harness on this and I'll be in the river 9 blocks away."
Mhm.
Believe me, I was deadly serious about building a dog cart so that I could get to work in the snow back when I was still working, and they were threatening, "Oh, if you call in because there's 2 foot of snow on the ground, we're going to fire you for not coming to work." I'm going, "Okay, dog, you willing?" All it takes is a couple of hot dogs on a stick. I'm gonna be there faster than anybody else on the highway.
Yeah, I called my dog. Her name was Ozza.
I
AZA.
remember her. I remember her.
She had a nickname that she would, you'd be calling her, "All right, you fucking asshole," and you called her asshole, she'd stop and come back to you.
Don't try that shit on your wife.
Oh, I've called her an asshole. She said, "No, that's Ozza. I'm the bitch."
See? There are layers within layers within layers. This is a folded reality. Oh God, sounds like I'm actually writing a story right now, and I'm not.
I am going to shoot a video with her. Of course, I don't hear her sneaking in on me. And a video of me proving to her that I can do something that she can't.
Not the green room, not the green room, not the green room. And I'm not making jokes at Joe Dog's expense anymore. I just barely recovered from the time they go, "Oh, that was rude, Daniel. Don't do that again."
Well, I've already proved that with Dan just then. Not say anything for a full minute.
And
Hey,
if anybody wants an explanation, I was my normal smartass self, and I hurt Joe Dog's feelings. I mean, I could tell.
when?
Seriously. About 4 years ago.
Oh, hell, I don't
No,
even
no,
know.
no. And I swore that I would never do that again.
Hell, I done forgot about it.
I don't care whether you forgot about it or not. I still remember it.
Well, as long as you learned your damn lesson.
I'm slow, but I ain't stupid.
Hadn't you seen those videos of guys standing next to their wife? And she just won't shut up. He just standing there looking at his watch. What can you do better than me? What Well, I just proved it. What? You didn't prove anything. Yeah. I just proved I can go a whole minute without saying a damn word. You wouldn't dare try that with Lindsay, would you?
Oh, I go days without saying a damn word. I just kind of nod.
What about you, Joe? Would you try it with Trey?
I don't like sleeping with one eye open.
No, I don't do it as an insult. I just can't get a word in edgewise. And she's probably watching us on YouTube right now, and I'm going to die because she knows how much my insurance money is.
I joined the Army before I started dating seriously. So I learned how to avoid an ambush before I got married.
You also learned the value of serious putty in small doses. Yeah. Don't admit anything. Don't admit anything, John. We're being recorded.
Being recorded for quality and assurance purposes. It's all
Mm.
very important to us.
Oh, Dan, you heard about the NASCAR settlement today?
I did not. Enlighten me.
For the last week and a half, they've been, testifying.
Yeah.
And one thing that the team owners wanted was what they call a permanent charter, like a franchise.
Yeah.
They now call it an evergreen charter to be politically correct.
Okay.
The NASCAR president was asking, they had him up for questioning. He goes, I don't remember. I don't recall that. I don't remember being in that conversation. Whatever. It turned around that the defense for NASCAR got into asking him the questions, and the questions that he didn't remember, he doesn't call, he didn't know if he was in that meeting, he was answering.
Yeah.
And then, it was Michael Jordan and another race team that were suing. Their lawyer gets up and says, yesterday you said you didn't recall being at this meeting or whatever. Yeah, that's correct. He goes, but you just told your lawyer that you were there and this is what you said. And he goes, I don't remember that. And the judge was just sitting there looking like, yeah. Then two of NASCAR's biggest sponsors went off on the chairman of NASCAR for calling Richard Childress. You know the name Richard Childress?
I know that name.
Called him a dumb redneck, needed to be taken out back and flogged.
Ooh.
He needs to be made to shut up. Doesn't he know that we make him? And two of the major sponsors sent a letter to the court yesterday. One was the owner of Bass Pro Shops.
Ooh. Big money.
Big money. Big money.
Very big money.
At the very end, he said he attached a picture and he says, as I'm writing this, I'm in my tree stand.
Oh.
And you're calling me a redneck too? One of the sponsor for the truck series next year threatened to pull out.
Don't blame him.
Needless to say, NASCAR goes, Oh, let's settle. Let's settle. Let's settle. What do you want?
Yeah, it's either that or ain't got no cars on the track to run a race.
Oh, and it was
You imagine if those guys ever went on strike for a whole year?
well,
No,
that's
no
just
NASCAR drivers anywhere.
No, you don't understand. All those drivers and their sponsors have enough money that they could start their own series.
Oh
But
yeah, I do understand.
but the
Yeah,
problem is NASCAR owns 90% of the tracks now.
They do now. But if they don't have anybody racing on their tracks, guess what?
it's
They
real
own-
estate.
They own parking lots. You know, I mean,
But yeah, and NASCAR also settled for an undisclosed amount of money that is sealed by the court.
That's entirely believable. And I say
Which
that
means that's probably in the hundreds of millions of dollars.
I say that's entirely believable as a redneck in good standing. Believe me, I've spent too many years driving a tractor not to be one.
Yeah.
Uh,
Richard Childress, showed his books. Richard Childress Racing last year lost $20 million. I didn't know it, but he's a defense contractor.
what is he designing the new generation of Humvees?
I don't know.
It's secret.
He goes, I can't even tell you what we build.
they build parts for certain systems. Because
Yeah.
his company has some very good CNC design facilities.
Yeah.
That's like my dad when he worked for Oak Ridge. I can't tell you what I do, but physicists all over the world are really happy that I do what I do. And yeah, I miss Dad, but it's been a while. Yeah, I'm
Boy,
gonna have to do some.
that's a movie needs to be made right there.
What?
This whole NASCAR fiasco that just got settled.
Oh.
It will be as long as it doesn't star. Hell, I hate him so much I can't even remember his name.
Will Ferrell?
That's one. Yes.
Adam Sandler.
That's another. Yes.
No, Adam Sandler's got a new movie out that they say possibility could get him a supporting actor. It's a serious movie.
Well, serious movies, I'd like to see both of them in, just to prove that they're not the idiots they play in certain other movies.
The best Robin.
I know for a fact they're both intelligent people, but I've got a real problem with if people are playing stupid, and I mean really stupid, not Forrest Gump, but really, I just can't connect. I can't become an audience member that enjoys it.
One of the best comedian serious movies He was known for his improv and his comedy, but he played a serious role. Was Robin Williams in 1 Hour Photo?
Yeah,
I mean,
that
Lord.
that was chilling.
Well, it can't now, but back then that could have happened.
Mm-hmm.
Back then, that probably did happen several.
Well, you know, if you ever saw the movie Red Dragon, the one that was like the second in the series of Hannibal or Silence of the Lambs, and one called Red Dragon, the serial killer in that one worked at a photo lab, and that's how he found his victims.
One of Lindsay's favorites that she watched over and over again with her kids. I really can't remember the title.
Hansel and Gretel?
No. It was not a fairy tale thing. It was a there was a very famous serial killer that was one of the main actors, and she did not understand that the serial killer she thought was being comedy relief was actually the same guy that and this is, we're not going to get monetized anyway, so I don't have to worry about that. But actually murdered a little girl, cut her face off, and wore it as a mask across country.
That sounds like Hannibal Lecter.
Ed Gein?
Basically, Hannibal Lecter would be scared of this guy.
Ed Gein?
Ed Gein?
That's a little too old.
Another good scary, another good comedian actor playing a bad person. It's in Law and Order SVU. It's got Matthew Lillard as their nephew, but it was Carol Burnett.
Oh, Carol Burnett is a fantastic actress. There is no limit to the range that she used.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what's funny is some of the best serial killer actors are comedians.
Yeah.
And John Lithgow.
Oh, yeah.
See, who's another good one? Oh, darn it. Played Batman.
That narrows it down.
George Clooney?
No.
No. The
Michael Keaton?
Michael Keaton.
Well, Michael Keaton played a serial killer, but
Val Kilmer?
later,
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale.
American Psycho.
American
Is that
Psycho.
American Psycho?
Played an excellent psycho killer.
Played one in the Star Wars movies too.
Christian Bale played one in the Star Wars movies?
No. God, it's very difficult being senile these days. You remember things, but you can't make the connections. And thank you, Dawn. That reminds me of how Brent Spiner played this laughable idiot on Night Court and then turned into the most empathic android in the Star Trek franchise. And then got to play his deranged brother at the same time,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and was a
Well,
truly frightening psychopath.
in one episode, he got to play Data, Lore, and
Dr. Soon.
father.
Mm-hmm. I remember it well. Now, there are still a few things of that franchise that I have not been able to schedule time to watch. There are a lot of outstanding episodes of many, many, many different programs that I had fallen away from the franchise. So I didn't. I videotaped them, but I didn't actually watch. And now that I've got downloads, I can peruse them at my leisure. But scheduling time to do that with all the other obligations that I've given myself is not an easy task. I mean, I could sit and watch um, old videotapes, old movies, old recordings of everything back to the
I'll be back in a
30s
few.
and 40s, and still never have time to write a word, you know. And my priority is being able to write a few words. So yeah, uh, can't watch J.K. Simmons as anything but the Aryan Brotherhood leader in Oz. Wait a
We
minute,
are
that's
farmers. Bum, 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 bum. I can't see him in anything without hearing that jingle in my head.
um. For a moment there, I thought that was um, J. Jonah Jameson from the.
That is.
Oh, it is same one. Okay, that's the role I've got him stereotyped in. Um,
And
everyone
he did such a
creates
good
their
job
own
in that role.
stereotypes. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. There are several other people that do good jobs in that role over the years, and the fandom decided that was the definitive one. Oh God, that download is nowhere near finished yet. I'm glad Carl scooped it up and got it to Dawn anyway. I'm going to have to delete that once this download ever finishes, probably in about a week. It's going very slowly.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum. Okay.
I can relate. Oh, I may have to buy myself a tractor soon. My little brother keeps tearing up the one that Daddy didn't sell for the family farm. I'm going, Mom's front 8 acres does need to be bush hogged from time to time. And if you keep blowing up the tires and screwing up the bush hog, I'm going to have to step in here and take the reins as a senior male in the family, except for one uncle who hasn't passed away yet. Good night, Dawn.
Good night, Don.
I really want to get something with a dozer blade and a what do you call the buckets? A claw arm sort of bucket off the other end. I've got lots of rocks I need to move around. Excavator, I think it's called.
Yeah. My brain, you said that, and my brain just went, no, you don't know what the hell a piece of equipment that is. You only work around the fucking thing. Oh,
Hey, it can dig a trench and push a boulder out of the way. That's what I need. And if you can hook a PTO-driven bush hog up to the back of it, that's great. You think with all the time I spent being a farmer, I would remember the names of various pieces of equipment that I've had to use over the years. After all, some of it paid for 3 years of college. Didn't have enough for the 4th year, unfortunately. But looking back at it, I was probably better off financially now, having gone to the factory and got in on the pension plan and the 401k and everything else. It's financing my life now that I am recreationally unemployed, which is a fancy way of saying pensioner.
let's see here.
Well, now that Carl's actually got that photograph, I think I can just kill the download and erase it. And kill those other 2 web pages.
Oh, I found out some exciting news. We're getting a raise and a bonus this year, which we have every year so far. But and not only getting a little bitty bonus. They're not getting state's not giving out raises this year for the 2nd or 3rd year in a row.
Well, I thought I was going to get a bonus on my Social Security, but it turns out it covers my Medicare payments, and that's it. I still get the same amount of money in the bank account every month. I'm glad that I closed out my 401k and put everything I could into a very high interest savings account. So yeah, that's going to have us set up for a while. Any emergencies, including buying a house in Bermuda if I wanted one, that account will cover it. It's already covered 2 brand new cars. Well, car and a pickup truck. But I decided a long time ago, no more bank loans. I'm not worrying about making monthly payments to a bank anymore. I don't want any more loans. If I can't pay cash for it, maybe I don't need it. And considering that I spent half of what I normally would have made while still working, for solar panels and battery banks and things like that. Oh, Carl, my sweet summer child. Yeah, doubt seriously the cats would live long enough to get through the customs and immigration stuff to do anything, but moving books. I'm a past master at that. It's only, 2 tugboats worth in a barge. And believe me, if I could afford 2 tugboats in a barge, I wouldn't need to move to Bermuda. I'd put a houseboat on Lake Lanier or something. Now, protecting the books from the excess moisture, that's a large financial burden right there.
Nah, just get you some Ziploc bags.
I've got a couple of books in Ziploc bags. That's because I've read them 500 times and the covers and pages are falling apart.
Yeah, when you're in the military, I always kept a few books, and I had rucksack books. And you always keep a few books in your rucksack when you're going anywhere, because sure enough, you're going to be sitting
a long time
waiting on a bus, waiting on a train, riding on a bus, riding on a train, sitting in the barracks waiting for a meeting to get done, just stuff like that.
Yeah.
Out in the woods and no toilet paper.
That too. But actually, we usually
you weasel.
How your roll of toilet paper gets down to where it's looks like this.
Yeah.
That's the one you steal out of the latrine and put in a plastic bag just for your rucksack. And then you mash it down flat so it fits in your rucksack really good.
Dan, you've never been in an emergency before.
We used to have the joke about cutaway underwear. Yes. You cut the underwear on either side of your legs and use it for toilet paper.
I know what both of you are talking about. And yes, Joe Dog, I have been in several emergencies. And a couple of them were life-threatening emergencies. And I'm still here. And John, never drink 15 gallons of coffee in a day.
Why not?
Explosive decompression.
There was this place deep inside of a basement in Berlin called the Emergency Outgoing Communication Center. EOC. It had a vault door with a video camera. You had to show your ID card before they'd let you in. That sort of thing. Hey, Chris.
Hey, Christopher.
Unfortunately, the door was a little dated and it would break down occasionally. They didn't have anybody that could come in and fix it right away. So anytime the door broke down, they would have guards assigned to guard the door, basically. So you'd go in, you'd lock the door behind you, and you'd sit down and stare at the video camera all damn night. Because nobody came into the EOC at night unless the Russians were invading. But you had to sit there and watch. the guy that was running the communications sat over at his table and did his thing. You sat in front of the video screens. And your job was to check IDs with the list they had with pictures beside the names of who was allowed in there and who wasn't. And one of their video cameras, kind of neat. Hey, Ruth just sent me a message. Hang on a second. I'm going to read it to you guys. She just got home from work tonight. I'm supposed to bring at least ham. I might do green bean casserole. As well, since I have most of the stuff already. I'd love it if someone else brought something else. I might have time to thaw one of the turkeys if it is wanted. It's only 13-pound, not huge. And then she's writing something. She might be writing something else. I've been up to my ears in school this week and very remiss in my party planning. I suck at this right now.
Okay. Everybody get together and bring 47 different varieties of potato salad. And Ruth will kill you slowly over a fire ant nest.
Get 2 tubs of the Great Value baked beans, tubs of coleslaw,
been there, done that. Oh, it's almost time for Dawn to reach over and grab her sock for no damn reason.
Yeah.
I sent back to Ruth, said, I told stupid o'clock. All the stupid o'clock. Okay.
All right. It's time.
No. Life on the road's no good for animal.
Yeah, too many women, too many towns.
And then that.
I can identify with animals. I really can. Although I'm not a good drummer whatsoever.
See, Ruth says she's bringing ham, maybe a turkey. But
y'all have fun.
Well, you're not going to drive up and join us? Oh.
If I were 20 years younger, I wouldn't even blink at it.
Ruth's answer back. Yay, now they all know I suck at planning parties. Glad it's out in the open finally.
Ruth doesn't suck at planning anything. She's not good at dealing when a plan does not come together.
Oh.
I'm trying to decide if I want to make potato salad or mashed potatoes. And gravy.
Mashed taters.
Mashed taters.
Yeah, I may bring sweet tater.
I do have sweet potatoes. I could do a sweet potato casserole.
I've already got that. Covered.
Yeah, I'll do mashed potatoes and gravy then, because I do have gravy.
Carl, you know she did.
Oh.
Please, it's not Friday night. We're not going to go there.
Dan, you going to set up a last man for Saturday night, or you going to do a stupid o'clock?
Oh, you're not going to be. Oh, you've got the party Saturday night.
Yeah. Well, you'd have to ask Joe if he wants to be there, because John will be with us.
Yeah, I mean, and so will Chris. And
we'll probably be home by then.
I'm staying all night.
You got a room there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Joe Dog's been there so long he owns the hotel.
Yeah. Plus, it may be the last time I stay there.
Oh,
Reminds me of the last time that LibertyCon was at the Choo Choo.
With no warning. I think they changed pretty much midstream, didn't they?
Basically, it was a situation where we're just the hotels decided it wants to be apartment buildings rather than a hotel.
Okay,
So
yeah.
there's no room for us at the inn anymore, and we're not sleeping in a freaking manger.
Yeah. Well, Dan, that that big parking lot out back,
It's probably all apartments now.
condos,
Well,
6-story condo buildings.
Are they making any money off of that shit?
They sold condos, apartments you buy.
and it pretty much everything out there pretty much sold to yuppies from Atlanta that are up here doing remote work out of Atlanta. So they're computer geeks. So they pretty much work online.
Like us.
We don't spend that much time on the computer.
Yeah.
Speak for yourself, white boy.
I feel called out by this for some reason.
Yeah, but we got to say goodnight, everybody.
Good night, folks.
Good night, everybody.
Catch
We'll
y'all on
see you at the next opportunity. I don't know if I will actually schedule anything Saturday or if I'll just take the night off.
All right. We'll see. I'll definitely see y'all Thursday with some announcements.
Mints.
All right. Good night, y'all.
Good night.
I have slept the surly bonds of earth and danced the skies on laughter-silvered wings. Sunward I've climbed and joined the tumbling mirth of sun-split clouds and done 100 things you have not dreamed of. Wheeled and soared and swung high in the sunlit silence. Hovering there, I've chased the shouting wind along and flung my eager craft through footless halls of air. Up, up the long, delirious, burning blue, I've topped the windswept heights with easy grace, when never lark nor even eagle flew. And while with silent, lifting mind, I've trod the high, untrespassed sanctity of space, put out my hand, and touched the face of God.